video to give a more detailed explanation of my opinions about this last
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Officer Tator Tots, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Because it seems like a lot of people had a misconstrued version of what I was trying to
say. What is you talking about, bro? Take accountability for what you said.
Say or what my total thoughts were. It's okay to disagree with me on the video. I don't mind. I'm open to dialogue.
Yeah, right.
But when I believe that people are putting words in my mouth and things that I did not say, or saying that I agree with things I do not agree with.
You knew what you said, bro. Like, it's so funny, man, that you are out here damage control and talking about, I didn't sit there and say that officer should have mistreated that lady like that. Man, and you proceed to do it even in his own video. Oh, talk about she threw water. Look at the steam on the chair. Bro, really? So explain to me how a woman took a whole pot of water and threw it with one hand. I thought you would need two hands, bro. You do understand how heavy that would be, especially for a woman that size, to take a whole pot of hot steaming water and throw it with one hand? That woman must have some incredible strength, guys, to be able to do that and hurt that poor officer. It's so bad that even officers are disagreeing with him, man. You're not a human being, bro. And on top of that, you claim to be a Christian man, but yet every time you decide to open your mouth, bro, where's this Christian faith, bro? You is nothing but a hypocrite, bro. And it's sad, bro. God's looking at you like, man, Officer Tatum, I taught you better than that, man. How dare you worship my faith and you out here acting like this? That is crazy, bro. You're supposed to be human, man. Wow. But politics got to get in the way of it. Man, that's why I'm not involved in that, man. I try to tell people I'm not involved in that because at the end of the day, all you people is doing is fighting each other for absolutely nothing. All because you guys have different beliefs. Like, I mean, are you serious, bro? You got to explain to me how a grown man is out here fighting with other people in regards to, I'm a liberal, I'm a conservative. When all you guys could just have these nice conversations and dialogue and talk things out with each other. No, it's got to be argumental. Because that's what people are programmed. Like I said, man, it wouldn't matter if you just made one person and made them all the same. You people will find a reason to fight and complain. One's bigger than the other. I'm skinny, he's fat. There you go. That's how humans are designed, man. Y'all no different than animals, bro. Y'all will find anything to fight, bro. Even if you only have one race in this world or one person, you will be like, this one's got brown eyebrows and the other one's got black ones. Oh, well, therefore, y'all are different race. Like, this is what humans do, man, and it's sad.
It necessitates me to make a follow-up video just to clarify these things, and then we move on.
Oh, no, ain't no moving on from this, man, because I'm going to still drop videos on this situation, because that's crazy, bro. The fact that you believe that this officer had the right to unalive this woman in her own home, even though I'm hearing that she was schizophrenic, right? Which people normally shake. So if she did, I guess you could say, allegedly, potentially through that pot, she's shaking, bro. Like, what is you talking about? And I've seen the video, bro. She had her hands up. That water that you're claiming, that hot steaming water that was on the floor, is because she was holding it in the air after the officer, did what he did, which had it flowing all over the floor. Like, man, I'm really trying so hard to help this man, bro. Like I said, I rebuke him in the name of Jesus. I rebuke him in the name of Jesus.
Because at the end of the day, I'm not indicted and I'm not in the casket.
So you only worried about yourself, man. That's sad, bro. That's sad to hear from a guy that claims to be a Christian man, bro. Like, who is you, bro? Like, you gotta be perpetrating right now, man. There's no way in hell that this man's a Christian, okay? There's not a Christian alive bro, it's so bad that even atheists are arguing with him in his comment section, man. It's gotten to that point. Even people from the conservative side don't even agree with you, man. Remove those videos.
Camera pans. I don't know what she does with the pot, because I want to clarify this too. She started saying stuff in the name of Jesus, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. I don't know if the officer thought she is threatening him.
How would that be a threat, bro? Officer, come on, bro. Are you serious, bro? That's like somebody saying, God bless you. Like, I've seen people, what's so funny? When you have a problem with a person, all you got to do is say, God bless them, and they're going to get more angry at you. Never swear, never curse at them. Just say, God bless you, man. And they get more furious. They do. You know what I mean? For all the people that don't believe in God, if God is imaginary, then why do people get so upset at the mention of his name? Like, it's crazy, bro. I see it. I've seen it even in my own personal life, bro. God bless you, man. Even though the person disrespected, God bless you. They would get furious. And those are the same people that say that God isn't real, because subconsciously in your brain, you well aware know that the decisions and the things that you're doing here, you know somebody's watching you, regardless if they can't do anything to you right now.
Or it's what she's doing with the pot while she's saying it is what necessitated a response.
She tried to baptize that man in some hot water. All she was missing was an apple.
Just going back to the situation.
And what's even crazy, bro, hold on, I got to show you guys the video. Hold on. The officer already has his hand on his holster. For what? What is the purpose of that, Tatum? Explain to me as to why this officer has his hand by his holster when all this woman is saying, I'm going to rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Explain to me how that's a threat, man. Explain to me. Because I know you can't.
I would never act like this.
Yeah, right.
I don't think this is justified in his behavior whatsoever when it comes to his attitude, his demeanor, and his acceleration potentially of this situation. And people think that, oh, you think it's okay. I don't think it's, I said in another video, I don't
Stop
think it's
the
okay.
cap.
And it is not okay because I think he could have done something different here. Now,
and the funny thing is, right, and a lot of people don't want to bring up the fact that you kind of insulted her in her own home by saying, oh, I don't want to get close to that hot, steaming pot of water. So that's probably, and if you notice, that's when she kind of said, wow, like, I was trying to be nice with y'all. I said, I love you guys outside of my home, and you're going to sit there and disrespect me inside my home by not trying to get close to me after you told me to go near the stove and handle this problem. That's why she said what she said, bro. It was a chain reaction. It was disrespectful what the officer said. I'm not, like, you automatically assumed the bad in her when she never even thought about you in the same manner. She even invited you into, I don't know if she did. I haven't seen the whole beginning. If not, then that's even worse for these officers. But still, at the end of the day, everything was met with some positivity until after that officer made that comment. He came here looking for violence, man. And you out here defending it.
It's hindsight. This is me with my training and experience watching this video, not in the living room with the training that this guy have and the situation, the circumstances, dealing with this woman. So I'm judging this right here. You're going to see the steam. When I play it the first time, don't watch her. Watch this boiling hot water hit this table and hit this ground, and watch the steam that comes up. Therefore, you know she threw the
No,
water.
she didn't throw it. Because if she threw the water, she was shot before the water was even thrown. What did you talk about? It was in her hand. Watch, and I'm going to break this down. Listen, check this out. He don't know what he's talking about, bro.
You see that steam? Let's go back.
I don't think that's steam. I just think that's a censorship from her body. Bro, oh my God, bro. That's not even the steam, bro. That's the censorship after the officer shot her. Bro, this man is capping so hard, bro. Yo, just delete the video, bro. Because after this, please make sure you guys share it to this man. Because I can guarantee you that after he see this video, he gonna be like, yeah, I think I need to shut down. I think I need to remove these 2 videos. What? Look at that. Already pointed the gun at her, bro. Already did it, bro. Explain to me what threat was there, bro. Explain to me, man. What threat was there? He pulled the gun on her. She's afraid. She's shaking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he already escalated this level of violence? Are you serious? Come on, bro. Look how bad this man is defending this.
All the way through.
Look at that. Gun is pulled. She's like, oh, snap. Like, he about to shoot me. So, you know, she kind of puts her hands up. Look.
Gun. She does.
Look. Unbelievable.
Woman
literally got her hands up, bro. Are you serious, bro? Are you kidding me? Bruh, I can't.
Both hands up, right?
So where's the pot?
Now, this is what people I think are missing.
Uh-oh. What are we missing,
man?
When
the camera panned, she must have put the pot on the ground or something.
How could you put the pot on the ground if she already got her hands up, bro? Like, you acting like she's an octopus.
Because as you're going to see in slow motion, she's going to pick a pot up and throw it, and you're going to see the steam come up because it's hot water. She does have her hands up here.
And the funny thing is, bro, Who throws a hot steaming pot of water with one hand? Bro, you understand how hard that is to do?
I would have loved to see the situation be over right here. He pulls the gun. He say, "You better not do it." She say, "Okay, I wish this would have been over."
Wow.
As a matter of fact, in a reasonable situation, this would have been over. Somebody would have just said, "All right, this man gonna shoot me. I'm done. Hey, I'm sorry. I don't want no problems." But clearly, this woman is not.
Wow.
She's not operating.
What are you talking about? She's getting down on the ground. She's doing everything that an officer would want you to do. Okay, she got her hands up and she went directly to the ground so she could be apprehended. That's very common things for people to do. Like, what are you not understanding, man? Like, this was cold blood, bro.
Right.
Like, I really don't get it.
So we're going to watch two things here.
Okay, so we see that she raised a pot of water.
You see, look, she's coming up with something in her hand, which it looks like a pot. You see her throw the pot?
It looked like she threw it down on herself, bro. She didn't even have enough time, bro. And the funny thing is, regardless if she threw the pot or not, how you going to throw a pot of water over your head? You're going to end up hitting yourself with it. Most people, bro, like if I showed you a tutorial how you should really throw a pot of hot steaming water at somebody, you're going to have it from the side of where your hips is and you're going to thrust it forward, okay? Like that's how most people would throw a hot steaming pile of water. Nobody would throw a hot steaming pile of water from over their head. No, bro, man, this man's doing too much, bro. You're doing too much. She would have threw it from that position.
I want you to watch it.
Look at this.
I want you to watch her for a second. Don't watch anything.
She's on her knees, bro. That wasn't even going to go far anyway, even if she threw it. All the cops did, which they did, was back up a little bit, and then there they go. They could have ran over the table and apprehended her. But no, they had to escalate that level of violence. I think she picked it up, and she was already shot before she even had it in her hand, which therefore dripped all over the body. And you want to talk about, oh, it's because, look at this. See, it was dangerous for the officers. Look at that steam. That could have been on their skin.
She's going to appear here. Wow. And you're going to see the pot in her hand. She's going to throw the pot at this officer.
Look.
Just watch it. She comes up. She throws the pot.
Wrong. Watch.
And you see the steam from the
water.
Of
course the steam from the water is going to come out, bro, because that's what she had in her hand. And two, she was shot with it. Like if I'm holding on to something and I got shot, more than likely I'm going to drop it. It's common sense.
In hot water right here.
And the funny thing is, you want to say that she threw it, but the pot didn't go anywhere.
As you watch this, puts her hands up. A reasonable officer will believe that, okay, she's complying with the command I just gave her. It's over. I'm not going to shoot or anything like that. And then she pops up from nowhere and throws the hot water at you. The question would be,
look, she only got one hand on that pot of water, bro. She was shot before she even did it, bro. What are you talking about, bro? If anything, that water fell all over her body.
Is it justified?
Her hands is up, bro. Sorry for my camera, guys, but her hands is literally up.
And according to the documents,
her hands is literally up.
According to state law, the answer is yes. The only reason he got indicted was because they believed that he.
Yep. Obviously, she was threat, bro. The first threat was when the officer pulled out his weapon. That was the first threat. She didn't even do anything. Okay, she picked up a pot of water and threw it. Okay, and the officer left unscathed. Go around the table and put handcuffs. Are you trying to tell me you can't handle this schizophrenic woman? But yet y'all want to sit there and say you protect the city? Like, bro, if you can't handle, bro, you could have had a neighbor handle this situation better than what y'all did with this. This was despicable, bro. Like, I want somebody to do some research on Officer Tatum to see how many years he was actually in law enforcement, because the fact that you are out here defending that is very discouraging, man.
Everything is cool to this point. Nobody's mad at nobody.
Until the officer put out his weapon.
In the law, she didn't tell them to leave her house. They're just investigating, trying to do a full investigation. And she started saying, "I rebuke in the name of Jesus," as if she's going to do something to him.
What do you mean, rebuke you in the name of Jesus? I'm saying that to you right now. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And look at the behavior that you're doing. What, you want to do something to me now too? Because I rebuke you in the name of Jesus? Let me tell you something, man. The only reason why that officer got offended, because like I said, man, You know, it's like a cross against a vampire. They don't like it, man. You bringing up God, she already and she didn't say that. Y'all like, huh? What do you mean she didn't say? God said that. God already knew what was going to happen with this situation. God made her say that because this officer's behavior, he chose violence before he even got into the home, bro. Like, this is sickening, bro. And the fact that you claim to be a Christian man out here defending Deputy Grayson, man, shame on you, brother, bro. Shame on. All politics aside, liberal down, it doesn't matter, bro. I don't care, bro. I'm out here talking about humanity, bro. I'm not out here talking about politics. You know, people that say they're gonna do stuff and they don't do anything, bro. Like, what? I thought you was a human, bro. Like, you out here looking like you built like a machine with oil running through your veins, man. God would be ashamed of you right now, man. Like, you need to go back and rebuttal everything you said and apologize. Don't apologize to the people that are mad at you for making these videos. Apologize to yourself and say, you know, I'm a better person than this. I can't believe I even put myself out there like that, expecting my right-wing and conservative fans to defend me, and they didn't. Nobody's defending. Even officers are not defending you in this situation, bro. This is pointless.
He made the decision in hindsight, the wrong decision.
Look at that, bro.
But at the time, he thought that was the right decision to say, hey, don't shoot.
What decision, bro? Like, if she, like, what right decision was here? It's so funny that you're so fixated on the fact of what she's doing, but you're not talking about the behavior of what the officer's doing. Bro, she was at the stove and the officer decided to pull out a weapon. What are you talking about, bro? The officer escalated this situation, bro. And obviously she wouldn't have no control because she's probably scared. She don't know what's going to happen. So if she threw the water with a hot steaming water, like you claim, bro, she's scared. Like, how would you want somebody to do this to your grandmother, man? Man, I can't, bro.
No hot water on us. What are you doing? We all good. Everything is
all
cool.
Good with a gun. Yeah, all good when you pull out a weapon on me in my own home. Yeah, everything's all good.
Why? What are you doing? Why are you escalating this situation?
The lady's escalating this situation or the officer? And this is why people are calling you out on your nonsense.
And then he goes over to check on her on the other side. If she had her hands up like this and that man shot her, I would be the first one to say he's guilty. He needs to go to prison for the rest of his life.
But since the woman had, hot steaming water and it fell on top of her body, and this is the problem. And this is why a lot of people, like I said, I have respect for our law enforcement. But this is why people act like this towards our law enforcement, man. It's because people like you are leading a bad example, man. I understand that there's a lot of good law enforcers, but when you're doing videos like this, it makes people wonder, like, man, when I'm not gonna call for the police anymore, man. You are doing it more of a disservice for the police by making a video defending this man's actions instead of condemning it. Like, that's crazy, man. This is something that a lot of people have had problems with the police, and all you're doing is inciting more of this nonsense. Like, it's crazy, man.
He's at gunpoint. She has surrendered. She has her hands up.
So what's the problem?
Drop the pot. Drop the pot. Drop the pot. If you're here,
ego trip,
and she does this, she's coming up like this,
bro. Unbelievable.
And that pot comes flying,
bro. Her hand is up, bro. Look, her hand is up, bro. I'm sorry. I wish I had a better video quality. You guys can see the video for her. Her hand is up. She got one hand on the pot and one hand, bro. She was shot before the pot even went up. That's crazy.
And she dashes that water at him. And that water is burning hot. Would he be justified in
Can't be any hotter than those bullets.
Shooting? What I'm saying in the video, that the last video, is that in that particular situation, in the predicament that he found himself in, and that she found herself in, it was not reasonable to throw hot water at police officers.
And it wasn't reasonable for the officer to have his gun pulled while going into her home while she did nothing. Like I said, man, respect is not given. It's earned, bro. You out here disrespected her home. Like I said, this is all hearsay because nobody knows what she threw. Regardless of what your interpretation is in regards to what she did with the water, she should be back home, and this officer shouldn't be in this situation. Okay? Like I said, this all could have been avoided, and I think that's what people are trying to say, Officer Tatum, but you out here defending the actions of this officer. Like, it's ridiculous, man.
It wasn't reasonable action on her part.
It wasn't reasonable actions on the officer's part, bro. Why is it always got to be based around what the civilian's doing, not based on what the officer's doing?
You know,
he don't even know what he's
it's
saying.
Not like she told him to leave the house. I don't want you in the house. And they like, we gonna stay in the house as long as we want to. I mean, that's when it gets kind of dicey.
Oh, here we go with this dicey, man. All I'm gonna say is, Officer Tator Tots, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, man. Because at the end of it, I don't know if you're just looking at this from a political stance, you know, because like I said, a lot of people be doing this. But, man, this is a bad look for your channel, man, especially considering that you claim to be a Christian, man. It's very disheartening to see, man. You know what I mean? Like, anybody from any sort of religious perspective or just human, or just a human in general, bro, will see that you wrong, man. It's so bad that atheists are calling, people that don't even believe in God are calling you out on this, man. You know you messed up if atheist people are calling you out for this. So like I said, man, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. And like I said, man, obviously if you say rebuke somebody in the name of Jesus, that's clearly a threat nowadays. Something that I didn't know. But like I said, man, hopefully God bless Officer Tatum because he gonna need it after this video. Peace out.